Good evening, hockey fans, and welcome to tonight's home opener for your Yarmouth High Vikings. They take on the West Kings Wolverines in their home opener tonight. Now, let's meet your team.
We got to install microwave ovens.
Please welcome to the ice, the Yarmouth High Vikings.
Refrigerators. We got to move these color TVs. Move, move.
And now it's time to meet your 2025-26 Yarmouth High Vikings. At forward, number 2, Jaden Dontrema. On defense, number 4, Jesse Churchill. At forward, number 6, Cullen Fitzgerald. On defense, number 7, Cameron Nippert. At forward, number 8, Riley Saunier. At forward, number 10, Lucas Cushing. At forward, assistant captain number 11, Declan Fitzgerald. On defense, number 12, Carter Amiro. On defense, assistant captain number 13, Samuel Green. On defense, number 15, Owen Grant. At forward, assistant captain number 16, Jake Sanford.
Listen here.
At forward, number 19, Landon Doucette.
You play the guitar on the MTV.
At forward, number 20, Jacob Wallace. In goal, number 31, Walton Warner. In goal, number 34, Oriole Guino.
Look at that, look at that.
At forward, number 67, Perry Maskey. Assistant captain, forward, number 96, Boston Aldred. And your captain for the 2025-26 season, Gateser. On defense, number 76, Max Gates. The head coach of your Yarmouth High Vikings is Adam Aldred. Assistant coaches Sean Fitzgerald and Nolan Fitzgerald. Fans, your 2025-26 Yarmouth High Vikings. And now, fans, would you please rise and remove your hats for O Canada, sung tonight by Jessica Hudson.
Oh, Canada, our home and native land, true patriot love in all of us command, car ton bras s'est porté l'épée, il s'est porté la croix. Ton histoire est une épopée des plus brillants exploits. God keep our land glorious and free. Oh, Canada, we stand on guard for thee. Oh, Canada, we stand on guard for thee.
inaugural coverage of the Valley High School Hockey League coming from the Yarmouth Mariner Center. Home team Yarmouth Vikings versus the West Kings Wolverines. My name is David Doucette. With me today, doing color, Ray-Jean LeBlanc. Ray-Jean, the Yarmouth Vikings home opener should be an exciting game.
Should be a good game again this year. Yarmouth's coming off a trying season last year, but they did well. Hopefully this year they'll continue.
We had the talking about our initial players for Yarmouth. They obviously, as every high school team does, they end up losing their grade 12s every year. There's always a loss of some. Captains this year, Max Gates, number 7086. Assistant captains, numbers 96, Boston Aldred, and number 16, Jake Sanford. Our starting goaltender is Oriol Guino. Now, Oriol is a Spanish exchange student here at Yarmouth High this year. Last year, Kamaguchi ended up being a big part of the Yarmouth Vikings team, and I'm sure Guino looking to do the same this year for this year's edition. West Kings going from left to right in white, and the Vikings in their maroon going from right to left. Coming up with it is Witkowski. He'll flip it in deep. Chasing back after it's Carter Miro. Gets by him. Up along the board, Yarmouth digs it out up along the near side. Doucette can't get a hold of it. Flipped up forward and passed by. Back behind the net. Yarmouth with it behind their own net. Tried to go up the middle, off of a skate. That's picked up by Miro. Miro circles, gets it to the far side to Saunier. Saunier backs it onto his own end before dropping it off. Coming right back the other way is Perrette. He'll lose it at the blue line. West Kings dump it in, and the defenseman will make some changes as Cameron Nippert behind his own net has the puck. Up on the near side to Doucette, has a little trouble gathering hold of that one, and is chipped back in by the Wolverines. Yarmouth in their own end, off of Doucette's stick again. Benjamin with it. Benjamin goes on the far side. Saunier tries to chip it out. Yarmouth making some changes. They get out of the way. Could have been dangerous. Sanford up on the near side to Amiro. Amiro flips it up nicely to Fitzgerald. Cullen Fitzgerald dumps it in deep. Benjamin behind his own net. Reverses it. Trying to avoid the forecheck. Good breakout by the Wolverines. Cross ice pass right onto the stick of Spinney. Spinney goes far to the outside. Passes it in front. That goes through the crease. Or the slot, excuse me. It wasn't that close. Dump forward. Chipped in nicely by Jaden Donchma. He chases it down. Chips it forward, makes a nice move. Shot, save! Our first save of the day by Coyle. Shot for the point, off of the stick. Another shot, that one sails wide. Spinney in the corner, gets it to the point. Held in, right through the crease, and it's going to get back the other way to the Wolverines. Picking back this way. That's Donchma. Donchma's shot off of the stick. Nice save, or a nice defensive work there by McDowell to break that play up. Back to the point. Good shift here by the Vikings. Holding the puck in, carrying some offensive play into the Wolverine zone. They'll chip it forward. Back on the near side, Manning Benjamin with it. He's got some room to skate as Yarmouth makes changes. He'll rip it in around the boards, looking for Franley Hamilton on the other side. It's kicked forward. Skating hard up the ice is Wallace. Wallace tries to get the pass in front. That one just goes wide. Back in front. Unable to get a hold of that. Smaskeen gets to the point and out. Dumped back in by Nippert. Wolverines on the near side. Gets up to Acker. Acker has his stick lifted right away by Nippert. Good defensive work. Nippert has some room through the middle. Zigzags through. Tries to poke it through. Can't get through. Jacob Wallace with it. Gets the puck to the blue line and out. That's going to be dumped in nicely by Lucas Cushing, and he'll turn around to make changes. Westervelt in the far corner over to Franley Hamilton. There's a quick shot. That one goes wide. Back in front. Back to the point. There's a shot off of a body and wide. And the net high stick. Knocked down with a high stick, and there I am. Thank you, Quinn. I went from not being able to hear myself to hearing myself a little too much. A little technical difficulties. Not sure how much of the opening 4 minutes you heard, but I kept talking anyway.
First game technical issues.
Face off, dumped in nicely by the Vikings, but it's going to be knocked out by the Wolverines. Gates back into his own end. He'll rip it around the boards. Up on the far side to Saunier. Chips it forward. Perrette
Turn me down.
drops it off. Gates with it again. He'll go cross ice. That goes up along the board. Skips over top of the stick of Grant. He'll chase it back behind his own net. Guino plays the puck. Trying to rip it around to Doucette, but it's going to be picked off by Cannell. Vikings behind their own net again. Cannell trying to dig it out. Gates flips it off the boards. Past Doucette. That shot sails into the far corner. Yarmouth gets the puck to the blue line and out, but resetting at their own blue line is Scoville back to Winkowski. Winkowski fires it in. Owen Grant tries to get in there first, but he's beat to the puck by Scoville. Scoville with a backhand pass, picked off nicely. Backhand pass to Doucette. Doucette loses at blue line, but fights for it and gets it back, and he'll dump it in deep.
Off the netting.
15 minutes, 8 seconds to go in period number 1. Shots on net so far 3-0 in favor of the Vikings.
Nice back and forth hockey so far. Both teams coming out with great energy, hoping to get that first goal.
Reminding people that during the regular season of the Valley High School Hockey League, they play 20-minute periods. So we'll be cleaning the ice after every period, and it's a longer than normal game, unless, of course, you're used to just watching the Junior A Mariners.
Yeah.
Face-off scrum right at the blue line. Fitzgerald digging for it. Ends up losing it to Fowler. Fowler dumps it in. Nippert, nope, Nippert leaves it alone. Gets the return pass. Player all alone in front for the West Kings. Yarmouth does come away with it, though. Both defensemen went into the corner. Cullen Fitzgerald with the puck. Tries to chip it down, can't get there. Nippert has his pocket picked nicely by Fowler. Picked up by Buchanan. Buchanan on the far side. There's the shot, score! Hayden Buchanan opens the scoring for the West Kings Wolverines.
Wilson Horn Hardware replay. Here you see Hayden Buchanan just get it past Guino on the far side.
Vikings with the puck at their own net. Chipped up forward. West Kings breaking the play up. Referee wants them to move the puck. They finally do. Back in his own end is Gates. Gates on the near side to Amiro, dumps it in. Benjamin behind his own net, trying to find Spinney along the boards, but it's going to make its way into the neutral zone. Gates with it, up through the middle, off of a stick, picked up by Fowler. Fowler will chip it in deep. Guino stops the puck, rips it around the boards. That goes off the stanchion. Yarmouth player right there, though. That could have been dangerous. Amiro stays with it, fires it up high, and that one goes along the dasher as well. Amiro chases it down. Good forechecking. He work it in deep. Westervelt overskates it. Amiro has it, passes in front, right on the stick. There's a shot, rebound. Beautiful save by Coyle as he slides over to his left to take away the goal. Back beyond the net. Vikings have it. Doucette passes along the far side. Pinching in on the far side to Miro. Down deep, pass in front. Going to get to the point. There's a shot off of the stick and wide. Amiro gets into Westervelt. Westervelt up along the boards to Rowe. Rowe's lead pass is going to be picked off nicely at the blue line by Cameron Nippert. Good work there by Doucette to notice that he had gone in. Aldred hung along at the at the blue line before bringing the puck in. Yarmouth in the far corner. Back to Nippert off of the skates, and he couldn't hold it in as he was backing up while trying to control the
It's
puck.
always a hard thing to do when you're skating backwards with take that puck.
West Kings behind their own net. Come out slowly. Their pass goes up on the far side to Corrette. Corrette carries some speed. Can't get the shot away. Recovers the puck. There's a weak angle shot that sails wide. Held in nicely at the point by Winkowski. Aldred with it behind his own net. He loses control. Picks it up on the far side. Up to Doucette. Doucette, wrist shot. And he's taken out of the play nicely by Winkowski just as he gets the shot off. Back in the Wolverine end to Winkowski. Winkowski on the near side to Connell. Connell chips it out. Gates has to skate hard to get there. Tries to go off the boards. Connell backs it up. There's a shot that goes off his stick and wide. Scoville in the corner. Gets it back to Corrette. Corrette slides the pass over to Winkowski. Winkowski shot through a crowd. It just misses. Thibault to the net. Guino makes a shot. Steers it nicely into the side. Yarmouth gets the rebound. Fitzgerald. Lead pass up to Gates. Gates has some skating room now. Gains the blue red line and fires it in. Chipped forward nicely by the Wolverines. Held in along the boards by Sanford. Gates trying to hold up. He can. He's got it. Fires it towards the net. Walker save. Coyle. Ripped around the boards. Just past the stick of Scoville. Held in nicely at the far side by Amiro. Down low to Sanford. He'll lose it. The Wolverines flip it up into their own net. Good stretch of play there with a lot of whistles.
Yeah, not good back and forth hockey. A lot of shots on net. Great to see everyone just trying to get your legs going after a season off.
I know the Yarmouth Vikings would like to thank their media sponsor, and seeing how we're the media, Wilson's Home Hardware Group. Breaking out hard with carrying some speed is Spinney down the far side, trying to get around the fence. Pass in front, nice save by Guino. A redirect in front, and Guino stands up tall, takes it off the chest, making a big save, keeping it a 1-0 game. Benjamin behind his own net, chips it forward. Nippert can hold it in. Coming out with it is Buchanan. Buchanan comes in, shot just wide. Buchanan with a nice move. Went to his forehand, but just couldn't find the net. Puck along the far near side, both teams fighting for it. Yarmouth can't get it out. Good work by West Kings keeping the pressure on. With the puck now, Buchanan slides the puck wide over to Spinney. Spinney looks in front off of a skate. Fowler's going to pick it up. Pass in front, one-timer, save, rebound. And fanning on the rebound with Jack Spinney. Right spot, couldn't quite connect. Maskeen clears the zone and gets over for a change. Lots of ice for the Wolverines, but I think they've been on for a while too.
Tired legs out there.
Vikings back in their own end. Nice pass up the far side, coming on the near side. Aldred trying to slip it over to Saunier. Saunier trying to dig it. Aldred's going to get into the corner. Now it's Saunier. Takes it off the skates. Kicking it behind the net. Gets ducks down low. Looks in front. One-timer. Shot. Beautiful blocker save. Coyle. Coyle with a couple big saves. There's Gates from the point. There's a shot. And this time Coyle smothers it up for a whistle.
Both these teams coming off of great games last night. Yarmouth just losing 4-3 to the defending provincial champions. Up 3-1 going into the third. It ended up dropping the game, but great game all around for the Vikings last night.
Early in the season, and I know both teams, I was talking to both sets of coaches before the game, and they were saying, you lose players, you got new ones coming in, they have to adapt to what the style is, what the coach, the expectations are, and if you're not carrying back the complement of most of last year's players, sometimes it takes a little bit of time and a few games under your belt before you actually settle into the form that the coach wants you to settle into.
And it's a whole new coaching staff too for Yarmouth. They got new coaches, so it's a new system that even last year's players have to learn.
That's right. Another nice blocker save by Owen Coyle. Puck goes into the corner. Vikings trying to dig it out along the boards. Gates back to Doucette. Doucette fires it in deep and gets run over by Carrette. Back in their own end, Franny Hamilton zips it around. Doucette pinches in, gets it down low. Westervelt with it, takes it off of the skates. Ends up kicking it up forward. Benjamin, lead pass up through the middle to Grant. Grant gains the blue line. He'll just dump it in. He's going to spin around and get to the bench for a change. Puck underneath players. Vikings come away with it. Quick pass. Up to Saunier. Saunier tries to get in. Makes a nice move. Slides the pass over. There's a shot off of a stick. Great defensive play by Jaden Tebow of the Wolverines to break that shot up. Back to the point. Merrill's going to hold it in, gets it in deep. Winkowski behind his own net, spins away from trouble. Good forechecking by Yarmouth, but the Wolverines are going to get it to the point. Chipped in deep by the Wolverines. Guino comes out to play it. It's behind the net, goes right by Guino. There's a shot, and that one just goes wide. Pass through the middle. Skating hard, D'Entremont. D'Entremont loses the battle against Tebow. Tebow throws it in deep, and Guino will settle the puck down for his defense behind his own net. Nope, flips it around to Fitzgerald. He can't control it, and it's back to the neutral zone to Winkowski.
First time seeing Guino, he seems a goalie that likes to come out and play the puck.
It can be handy.
Makes coaches nervous, though.
It does. There's a quick shot. Glove
Right.
save Guino. Shots on net. Getting a little closer. The one goal was on West King's first shot at the time they were being outshot.
Here we
That was the home hardware replay, and it's another good glove save by Guino. The one that we just saw. Good work, guys. Back to the point. Down deep. Vikings going to pick that up. Off of a skate to the point and kick back down deep. Once again knocked off the puck, this time by Sanford. Good work picking up is Jacob Fowler. He'll stop, reverses the other way. Gains some room. Passes in front, gets it over to Buchanan. Quick shot, and that one sails high. Pass in front. Puck bouncing. Puck just couldn't settle. Fitzgerald getting chased from behind, and he's going to lose the puck. Good back check work there by the Wolverines, catching. In comes Buchanan. There's the shot. Coming around the other side, getting the pad down. Taking away the far side is Guino. That pass. Another blocker save by Guino. Good shot by Buchanan. Back to the point, not out. McDowell gets it in deep. Yarmouth having trouble settling the puck down and getting it out. D'Entremont gets it past McDowell, but McDowell just pushes it back to his teammate. Fowler to Buchanan. Buchanan comes in, has his stick lifted by Wallace. He'll turn around, reset at the blue line. Saucers a pass that skips over top of the stick of Fowler. Vikings looking for it. They're going to grab the puck. Wallace has it. Wallace can't get by the defender as Benjamin makes a nice play to get the puck in. And Guino's going to steer that into the corner. Nobody for the Vikings going for the puck. Gates with it. Gates has some room through the middle. Still gets a stick on it. Great individual effort, but boy, those 1-on-5s.
It's hard to get by the five guys when you're playing by yourself.
Buchanan up on the far side over to Franny Hamilton. He comes on the near side to Rowe. Rowe on the near side into the corner. Takes a check by Gates. Gates wrestles the puck free, but then loses it again. Jacob Wallace with it. Wallace off the boards. It doesn't get too far. This time Carter Ramiro will try the other side. That pass skips over top of the stick. Fired back in, but held up by Gates. Gates, nobody there. He might just get the red line. No, he's going to keep going. Now he'll dump it in and just stay at the blue line. Yarmouth forwards were making changes as Gates got the puck into the neutral zone. Coming back the other way, Franny Hamilton. His stick lifted from behind. Good work by Riley Saunier. Back to the point. That's held in briefly by... Nope, it is held in. Good job by the Wolverines yet again. Carter Ramiro behind his own net. That lead pass goes off the stick of Doucette. Good work by the Wolverines. Aldred with it. Tries to look for some room, spins away from trouble, has some room now. Quick shot. Good stick in front by Saunier trying to redirect it, but it goes wide. 3 minutes, 3 seconds to go in period number 1. Cross ice pass. Saunier with it. Saunier goes on his backhand, gets a shot, but pad save. Saunier in front, here's the shot. Aldred gets it, tries to bang in the rebound. And he's hit and hit again.
Hitting.
Good effort by the Vikings there.
Nice
Able
use.
to get that puck back to, behind the net.
In the Wilson Homeharder replay, we see here the players going in and trying to pound that puck into the net and just being stopped by the goalie.
Face off to the left of Owen Coyle. Coyle's been terrific in this first period, facing 11 shots so far. Vikings haven't been able to solve them. That redirect attempt by Aldred just goes wide. That pass goes through the blue paint. Back on the other side, back to Nippert. Nippert's got room. Quick wrist shot off of the body and just hits the side of the net.
Reflected off the goalie on that one.
Breaking out of their own end, it's Thibault. Just onside on the near side is Cannell. Thibault pass in front. There's a quick shot. Another glove save by Oriel Guino. Face off will be to the right of Guino. Face off, won by the Wolverines, trying to get the backhand. There's a quick shot. That just sails high. Yarmouth trying to work the puck along the boards. They can't get it out. Second attempt. They've got some room now as Gates has it. Gates' pass goes off of a stick. He's backed up nicely by Sanford. Sanford to Fitzgerald. Fitzgerald chips it in. Sanford into the corner. Oh, gets the puck free, but Fitzgerald had gone in to help him, and the puck sailed past him. Coming back the other way is Scoville. Scoville comes in. There's a shot. Saved and covered up nicely by Guino with 1:48 to go in our opening period.
Guino with that first shot going in has been stellar since, not letting anything by him and great saves going on.
Yes. Both goaltenders have done very well. When you look at 21 total shots in the period,
Only
and
one
only
goal.
one goal. Face off on the near side. Jumping in is Fitzgerald, but he overskates the puck. Chipped in nicely by the Wolverines. Into the corner. Both teams doing some pushing and shoving.
The fans liking it.
The fans are liking it. Every time there's some physicality, it certainly makes the benches and the fans perk up. Chipped out, safe play. He didn't have a safe pass to make up the boards or along the near side, so he just sailed it up high. Good work forechecking along the boards there by D'Entremont, able to stop that. 1:12 to go in the opening period. Vikings behind their own net. Fitzgerald, nope. Thought Fitzgerald would go up, he doesn't. Cameron Nippert resets behind his own net, tries again. There's Fitzgerald on the near side. Fitzgerald gains the red line, chips it down deep. Westervelt with it, rips it around. Wallace is going to keep that up on the far side along the boards. He's double teamed. Wallace comes back to help. We've got 4 players. The referee's going to want them to move it. There's a great close-up. That's what hard work looks like. They're saying move it, move it, move it. At some point the referee,
Oh, there it goes.
Yarmouth does get it out. To the blue line, dumped right back in, 28 seconds, one last attempt. Fowler with a pass on the far side to Buchanan. Buchanan has Fowler in front. There's a quick shot, but it
Could not
slides
get a
off
stick
the
on it.
end of Fowler's stick. Buchanan. Quick shot, tries to go short side high, but it sails high over the net. Westervelt, that shot goes towards the net. 5 seconds to go to the blue line and out. And there's the horn. Our score after one complete, the West Kings Wolverines won. The Yarmouth Vikings, no score, shots on net, 12-9 in favor of Yarmouth. It's been an exciting game. Regent's been back and forth. Both teams have certainly had opportunities. Both goaltenders making big saves.
They have. It's been some great back and forth hockey to start the game, and hopefully it'll continue into the next 2 periods.
We're going to take a break while the Zamboni cleans the ice, and we're going to let you watch the Wilson Home Hardware highlights of period number 1. See you at the beginning of the second period. Good. Gets a shot. Tony in front, gets a shot. Aldred gets it, tries to bang in the rebound.
drowning and deceived. Oh, because you came for me. All that time I sat alone in my tower, you were just honing your powers. Now I can see it all. I can see it all. They want now. You dug me out of my grave and saved my heart from the fate of Ophelia. On the land, lay the sea, the sky, pledge allegiance to your hand. Your team, your vibes, don't care where the hell you've been. 'Cause now your mind is about to be the sleepless night you've been dreaming of. The fate of Ophelia, you saved my heart from the fate of Ophelia.
Welcome to the jungle. We got fun and games. We got everything you want. We know the names. We are the people that can find whatever you may need. If you got the money, honey, we got your disease. The jungle. Welcome to the jungle. Once again. I wanna watch you bleed. Welcome to the jungle. We take it day by day. If you wanna joke on the bleed, but the price to pay and you're
Welcome back to the ice for the second period of play. Your Yarmouth High Vikings.
the jungle. Welcome to the jungle. My serpentine. I wanna hear you scream. Let me see those hands again. Hang on now. Hey, everybody jump, 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 jump.
Welcome back, hockey fans, to Trident Media's continuing coverage of the Valley High School Hockey League. This is our inaugural game of the season. It's going to be a season filled with games. Let's see, it's a 10-team league, so that's 9 home games for each of Yarmouth and Paramba. So it should be an 18-game season for us here at Trident Media for both of our home teams, the Yarmouth Vikings and the Paramba Sharks. Parambag's home opener is tomorrow afternoon at 4 o'clock. And I know they're certainly always have a big fan base come out to support
They do.
them.
A lot of grade 12s on Paramba this year too, from my understanding.
It seems like every year there is, somehow.
They always say it's a rebuilding year, but then they come out with this new team the same team. And
Sanford a little late getting out of his dressing room, but he gets up, and Wheat gets to the bench, and we're underway. No, we're not. We're fixing the net down over by Oriol Guino's net. We're just kind of reading a little bit about him. He comes from a small town called Puigcerda, and it's just east of Andorra in the Catalan area. So it's, I'll say, in and around the Barcelona, for those of you that might not know Spain as well as Andorra or the Catalonia area. So, yeah, it's, I'll say, northwest of Barcelona, just outside of Andorra. And if I am saying it wrong, I'm doing my best. Puigcerda. Just in case some family, it's about 12:30 a.m. their time. If they're watching, thank you for joining us.
welcome. And anybody who's wondering who this new Trident Media team is, we are the same group as MC Media, just rebranding under a new name.
That's right. And I think you'd probably still find us, even if you're looking under MC Media, it probably just redirects to
I
Trident.
think we're linked to the same links.
So, always concerning when we don't even start the period and they've got
net's
issues
off.
with the net. Because that usually means the way goaltenders push off nets nowadays,
get
that
a
it's
few
not
whistles.
going to stay. There we go. Opening face-off, pushed into the Vikings end. They'll go D to D, try to chip it forward. Held in nicely by Scoville. Churchill trying to get it to Riley. Once again, that's Tebow with it. Tebow fires it down. Up along the boards, big check, and that's going to be a penalty. And that could be the retaliatory penalty.
Here we go.
We were just talking, Rajon and I, were about how the first period was very little of this type of stuff, but it only took 18 seconds to change that
Here we
this
are.
period.
Tensions build as the period goes on, I guess, and that's what's seen as in the second period.
And I'm thinking, like Doucette obviously got the initial penalty, and here's the Wilson
Replay.
home hardware
See,
replay.
Checking him hard into the boards.
And then 22 got the wrong guy. Like, he actually hit the guy that didn't hit his guy. He was just looking for someone to hit. I'm wondering, okay, there's just 1-1. At first it looked like there might have been two players going off for the Wolverines. But it looks like just offsetting penalties.
One of the Wolverines players went to the box and like, oh, door's not open, turning around.
So we're still 5-on-5 hockey. Face off to the left of Guino. A little bit of explanation to Viking head coach Adam Aldred. That one goes off of a skate, can't get out. Gates rips it around the boards, trying to get it on the near side of Saunier. He's able to chip it forward. Skating across nicely, though, is Winkowski. He loses the handle, backs up. Winkowski pivots away from the forecheck of Aldred. He goes up the far side. Nice pass up through the middle, tic-tac-toe to Corrette. Corrette gains the blue line. Easily steered aside by Guino. Vikings get it. Cross-ice pass, Gates. Gates has some room. Tries to backhand it in deep. It rolls off the end of his stick. And the Wolverines dump it down the ice. No icing. Guino tries to play it over to Churchill. Churchill skips it up forward to the point, but not out. Back to Churchill. Churchill and Corrette fight for it. Corrette comes away with it. Back to the point. Yarmouth can't dig it out. Good work by Tebow. Great skates, gets it back over to Fowler. Fowler cuts through the middle. Ends up dropping it off to Scoville. Scoville looking for room. There's a shot from the point. Off the post. Rebound. Another shot. Goal! As that one squeezes by Guino. Too many shots, too often. Yarmouth couldn't find the puck and get rid of it. And that goal was by number 17, assistant captain Alex Winkowski.
The Wilson group replay. We see Winkowski with the puck here. See the replay just hitting it off the post, coming between Guino's legs, and he was just there for the replay.
Face off, back to McDowell. McDowell dumps it in. Guino stops it. Behind the net, gives it up to his defense. To the point, held in nicely again by Corrette. Check that, that was Josh Rowe. Good stick lift by the Vikings, but they can't get to the puck, and it's dumped in by Benjamin. Buchanan behind the net, trying to fight away from the check, pivots away from one check. He's pinched off the boards, but is able to get the pass away. Back behind the net, Connell with it. Connell's pass in front goes off of a skate. West Kings all over the Vikings, but that pass is picked up by Donchema. Donchema 1-on-3, skates forward, taken off play. He's double teamed and taken down. Once again, a little difficult when you're trying to 1-on-3. There's an opportunity shot over the goaltender. No!
Goaltender lost sight of it on that one.
Off the dasher and onto the mesh, I guess. Penalties over, the offsetting penalties. They had to wait for the play to continue, or for a stoppage in play, I mean, before they could get out of the box. Face off to the left of Coyle. Back to the point. Churchill pitches in. Tries to get it in deep. Can't hold it in the second time. Gates made that look good in the skate back, didn't
Tried
he?
to.
Like he took a diagonal approach to the puck. Anyways, it worked and it wasn't icing. No. Face off, works its way behind the net. There's a quick shot. That goes off of the skate. I'm not sure if that got to Coyle. Off the glass to the point. Held in by Churchill. Redirect attempt in front by Maskeen. Can't get through it. That shot is steered behind the net. Vikings looking for it. 3 behind the net. Wallace with it. Wallace spins away from a check. Up along the far side. West Kings breaks out. They might have an odd man rush. Skating hard with it is Acker. Acker comes in. There's a shot. Score! Ryland Acker goes far side. Low on the blocker. Picks it inside the post for the 3rd goal of the game for the Wolverines. .36 to go in the second period. And the Wolverines have found the scoring touch here in period number 2. Very low scoring, very good goaltending in period number 1, but the Wolverines have found the net here in the second period. And in the first 3.5 minutes, they put 2 more goals by the Vikings. There's a shot, goes off of the shin pads of Grant. Riley Saunier picks it up behind his own net. He's got some room. Cuts towards the middle. Loses control, taken off the puck. Coming back the other way, Scoville. Scoville shot, saved Guino, and he closes up the pads for the whistle. Face off will be to the right of Guino. Puck goes into the corner. Both teams looking for it. West Kings captain Jack Scoville gets that shot away. It's a nice hit. Yarmouth overskates it. Gates backs up to reset. Trying to look for a pass. Gets it over to D'Entremont. D'Entremont goes cross ice, just out of the reach of Fitzgerald. Skating back for it's Winkowski. Winkowski chips it by Fitzgerald. Picks the puck up. That lead pass through everybody. He's going to go all the way down the ice for an icing with 15:29 to go in the second period.
Almost looks like it went off a Yarmouth player down to the ice, but referee's closer than we are and seeing what's going on.
That's right. Yarmouth Vikings missing assistant captain Declan Fitzgerald. That would be Cullen Fitzgerald's older brother. Out with a suspension from the last game.
Okay.
And over on the Wolverines side, they're missing Braden Boylan, Jesse Rowe to injury, and Cohen Elliott to volleyball.
It's a hard time of year because you got numerous sports going on in high school. So you got to pick and choose where you're going to go play your games. Shots even at 14-14 with 15:23 left in the second period.
Face off on the right side. It was a good attempt by D'Entremont there, but active stick in front and the puck sailed high up into the mesh. So not a shot on net, but he was in that good position that those spots that you want to be in to actually get those great shots on net with great scoring opportunities. He was there, but just couldn't get it by the fence. Coming back the other way is Fowler. Fowler slides a pass over. It's going to be broken up. Yarmouth finds it. Chipping it back and forth. That's D'Entremont with it again. D'Entremont fires it towards Coyle. Coyle gets it. Gives it up to his D, who rips it around the boards. Josh Rowe picks it up. That lead pass on the stick of Buchanan. Buchanan makes a nice move. Tries to slide the pass. Rowe's got it. There's a shot. Pad save. Guido. That shot goes off of a skate and out. Robbie McDowell tries to flip it in, goes high up into his own bench. So where we had a dearth of whistles in period number 1, they're a lot more
Closer together.
plentiful.
Plentiful in the second period.
Vikings win that face-off. Chip forward, just over top of the stick. That's not going to be icing. Dominic Rose with it. Rips it around the boards, looking for Tebow. He can't hold it in. Vikings get it to the point and dump it into the far corner. Maskeen tries to get the pass in front, but it's picked up. Buchanan comes away with it. He carries good speed. Just loses control while he was about to probably try to take a shot. Slides a nice pass over on the far side. There's a shot over the screen of Spinney. A good shot by Westervelt, but Guino equal to the task. Nippert trying to fight through the check. Vikings offside. They have to take up and do. Hayden Buchanan goes far side to Fowler. Fowler chips it in, stops at his bench to make a change. Churchill resets with the Vikings behind his own net, goes up the far side. Chip to the blue line, but not out. That shot goes off of the Yarmouth player. Second pass goes off of the stick. Yarmouth can't control it though. Both teams looking for it, coming away finally is Buchanan on his backhand. That shot goes off of the leg of Nippert, back to the point and out, and that's going to be Yarmouth icing the puck this time with 13:06 to go in the second.
You're struggling to get the puck out of your zone. Icing is your best thing to do to get your players a rest, to recoup and recuperate, to get ready for that next exercise.
Decent crowd here tonight for the home opener. Now, great timing for the home opener too, because it's going to end just about the same time the Blue Jays game starts.
Yes.
That shot steered aside by Guino. Grant picks it up in the corner. Back to the point to Winkowski. Winkowski's got room. That shot, save, rebound. Oh, and just at the side of the net, unable to get that second shot was Chase Grant as he had the empty cage.
Guino doing great, keeping the Whiskings player from moving too much, be able to get to that puck for the shot.
Breaking out, there's a shot. Guino hugs the post. And not surprisingly,
like we
based on what happened before the period even started, the net comes off its moorings, and it's probably going to happen a little bit more.
Bring the drill out to get that hole back in.
Face off on the near side.
Linesman seen something he didn't like.
Face off, one back by the Vikings. And Miro rips it around the boards. Past his winger, held in by Winkowski. Vikings try again. Coming up the near side this time. Chip forward, but not out. Aldridge's pass goes off of his skate. He's trying to dig it out. West Kings gets it, but then they'll lose it on the far side. Vikings have it. Nice move to get around. Nice move to Saunier. Saunier's shot, and that one just sails wide. One of the better scoring opportunities, maybe one of the few here in period number 2 for Yarmouth. And Miro has room, brings it in. There's a shot. Waited a little too long. Great stick by Finn Franey Hamilton as he redirects that one up into the mesh.
Yarmouth chances limited this period. Only West Kings have been dominating the second period so far.
Yeah, they seem to be winning those battles, those all-important battles that we talk about all the time, taking away time and space, really pressuring Yarmouth, and they're doing a better job of Yarmouth so far in this game, especially here in this period. Good check by Saunier.
And the net's off. With the bigger bench, I'm not sure if West Kings has the advantage of having quicker changes, more players, fresher legs than to the Yarmouth bench.
Yarmouth, and I say Yarmouth has a short bench. They're only missing one player. So Yarmouth does not have a lot of numbers on their team. So they're going to have to be in great shape because when you're playing 20-minute period games, when you get to period number 3, quick shot, pad save. Yarmouth gets it, but when you get to period number 3, boy, those legs start to get heavy.
Trying to keep you cool to not get a suspension like Declan to not make your team at a disadvantage more than you already are with a full bench.
Aldred trying to find the puck, has it. Loses it to Scoville. Scoville makes a nice move. Gets by Aldred. Carrying it up. On the near side. He'll stop and pivot. Protects the puck nicely. Goes to the slot. There's a shot off of the skate of, I believe it was Cameron Nippert in front. Nippert tried to saucer a pass up the boards. Gates is going to try the other way. Skips it up high. Vikings come away with it. Sanford makes a nice move to get away from one forechecker, but then gets a stick lifted. Saunier follows up, but coming back the other way are the Wolverines. Fitzgerald, excuse me, ducks underneath of the check. Saunier gets hit as well, and that was Captain Jack Scoville making his presence felt.
Left in the second period. Shot 17-15 in favor of West King.
Amaro tries to get it in deep, but held up at the point by Dominic Rose. Makes a nice move through the middle. Coming back the other way. John Chamont couldn't handle that quick pass. Sanford with it. Uses the boards to dump it in. Mason Westerville slows things down in his own end. Resets for the Wolverines going up the far side. Right up through the middle. Well read by Churchill. Picks off that pass and redirects it to the sidewall. Nonchalant loses it. Bouncing puck, Anguino finds it, covers it with exactly 10 minutes to go. We're at exactly the halfway point.
Again, we'd like to take this time to thank the live stream sponsor, Wilson's Home Hardware Building Center here in Yarmouth.
Face off in the Vikings' end on the near side. They'll win the face off into the corner. Gates with it, looking for a lead pass. Goes off at the skate of the West Kings player, so there's no icing. Good work by Yarmouth. Just trying to stretch the zone out a little bit. Saunier, Walker save from a weak angle. Shot from the point, arm save. Coyle with a big save that time. As getting all of that one from the point was number 7, Cameron Nippert. Back pass to Buchanan. Buchanan shot just sails wide. Yarmouth breaking up, couldn't control the pass. Doucette couldn't handle it. And the Wolverines keep the puck in the net, in the zone. Back in the corner. West Kings bench not happy with that check. They thought it was a knee on knee. Player goes back in. Coming back the other way is Saunier. Saunier taken down. That's going to be a penalty. And as the Wolverines touch the puck, that's going to make them even less appreciative of the officiating when they didn't get their call but had one against.
Now they go into the box.
Clock still running for some reason. There we go. They found it.
I've done that job before. Sometimes you're paying attention to what's going on the ice, and you lose track of what's going on.
There we go. Just resetting the power play back to 2 minutes from 1:59. Vikings with their first power play opportunity of the game. Winning the faceoff and breaking out with it is Winkowski. Winkowski has some good size. Gets around Saunier, tries to slide one across. Still skating hard. Outskates Gates and throws the puck back deep into the Vikings zone. Vikings come away with it. Cross-ice pass onto the stick of Gates. Gates lead pass. That goes off Sanford, coming back the other way. Scoville with the shot. That one sails wide. Aldred with it. He'll reset from behind his own net. Throws a pass on the near side to Saunier. Saunier makes a nice move. A little bit of a check, though, as Corrette got just enough of him to take him off of his stride.
He pushed his own player into him with that hit. Threw him off his balance.
Saunier to Sanford. Sanford's got to get the return pass. Back along the wall, Aldred. Gates. Saunier. Saunier to weak angle. Tried to slide a cross-ice pass. Aldred the shot. And that one sails wide. Nice saucer pass up to Gates right in the middle. He'll go cross-ice to Aldred. Aldred down deep looking for the return pass. Couldn't, as he was well defended. Good thought of what to do, but West Kings saw it coming. And number 22, Jackson Carrot, broke the play up.
Yarmouth keeps it in.
Back behind the net. Yarmouth gets it. That's Saunier with it again. Saunier avoids the check, has some room, comes out, goes upstairs, but just scales it above the crossbar.
14 seconds left in the advantage for Yarmouth.
Good power play.
Good.
Like possession-wise, they kept the puck in. They were around the net, but Coyle still didn't have to make any saves.
No. The West Kings defense is very strong in stopping Yarmouth from getting those chances to make a shot on net.
Face off along the boards. West Kings fires it to the line. Gates keeps it in. That shot. Blocker save. Coyle. Up along the other side. Nippert throws it towards the net. Net gets redirected just wide. Penalty. Now finished. We've got 5-on-5 hockey. Stretch pass. Just out of reach. Goes off of the stick of Cameron Nippert. He'll chase it back down into his own end. Nippert on the near side. They're able to, Maskeen able to chip that one out. West Kings fires it down deep. Owen Grant back behind his own net. He can't get there in time. Chase Grant from the Wolverines gets the puck. Chase Grant gets up, gets knocked down again. So Chumbawamba song. That puck gets all the way down, but no icing. Manning Benjamin gets the puck on the near side. Grant. Grant's pass off of a stick. Vikings get it and fire it in. They stay onside. Coyle tries to set it up there for McDowell. McDowell overskates it, but gets some assistance from Benjamin, who gets it up along the board to Acker. Chipped out. Held in by Gates. Gates shot through a crowd, off of a skate. Yarmouth looking for it, can't get the shot away. Good team defense there by the Wolverine. Back to Churchill. Churchill shot, can't get it through. Fitzgerald chips it back to Gates. Gates looking for a shooting lane through a crowd. Nice save through the mess. Coyle able to find that somehow.
Penalty to West Kings, I believe, coming
Interference penalty, West Kings. And it looks like number 7, Robbie McDowell. 2 minutes for interference, so a second power play opportunity for the Vikings here with 5:22. Looking for that all-important first goal.
That first goal, build on what they had in that last power play. Get those shots on net, get that first goal.
Face off, controlled by the Wolverines. They'll get it to the point and out. Gates being chased down. Gets a quick pass over to Doucette. Doucette, big hard check, but gets the pass away. There's the shot, blocker save. I wanted to talk about the check, but the scoring opportunity was good. Back to Saunier. Saunier right in the middle. Quick shot, glove save, rebound. Go goal. Referee had blown the whistle. Referee had blown the whistle, thinking that the goaltender had it in his mitt.
Yep. Just see.
I know we're going to get a replay about
from
that
here.
one, aren't we, guys? Nope.
I guess not.
Face off, controlled by the Wolverines. They'll gather it and fire it down the ice. Guino. Just give it up to Gates. Gates resets with 1:21 to go in the power play. Gives it up to Saunier. Saunier being chased from behind. Skates through a couple checks, gets the pass over, but it's picked off, and West Kings fires it right back the ice, down the ice.
4:30 left in the second period. Yarmouth still getting those chances on the power play.
Gates gets away from the first forechecker. Lots of room through the middle of the ice. Comes in, goes on the near side. Back pass to Cushing. Cushing loses it. Coming back the other way is Buchanan. Buchanan all by himself. Does the deep good pad
Great
save
save.
by Guino. Amiro up through the middle. Sanford with it. Sanford has Gates and Cushing. Back to the point. Cross ice pass to Saunier. Saunier with no shooting lane. That pass gets knocked down, and Saunier can't hold the line. Back on the near side. That's just out of the reach of Gates, and that might be, nope, no icing.
It's past center ice.
Coming back the other way now is Winkowski. Winkowski's going to dump it down. Guino comes out to play it. Off the boards to Gates. Gates skips over his stick. Backhand pass goes off of the Viking stick. Coming back the other way is Buchanan. Buchanan can't get the shot away as Max Gates makes a nice play to get his stick in front there and break that up.
I don't think Buchanan saw the open net a few seconds ago. He could have got that goal. A short goal.
Winkowski with a shot. Glove save, Guino.
Wilson's group replay here. That hard hit right at center ice.
And here's the
Nice.
almost goal, I bet. Couldn't see it come loose.
Oh,
This
here we
might
go.
be a better angle. Yeah, it was never
Yeah, it was
actually
never in his glove.
never covered, but the referee, as from the overhead, the referee was to the right of the goaltender, thinking the goaltender had it in
Wasn't
his
it? Yeah.
glove. And at this level, boy, if the goaltender's covering it, you don't want to not whistle.
No, it's high school. You
It
don't
creates
want-
penalties.
Yes. You don't want to have that risk of an injury because it's high school hockey.
Face off, chip forward by West Kings. They're going to get it in the corner. That's Acker. Throws it behind the net. Vikings race for it. Trying to get it out, up through the middle. That pass skips over top of the stick of Maskeen. Vikings. Pass, that's going to be out of reach of Aldred, but good work there by Nippert trying to get after it. Gets to the point. That shot goes well wide. Rainey Hamilton into the far side. Maskeen there. Nice check. Tries to get the pass in front, just out of reach. Breaking in from the point, though, and getting it is Grant. There's a shot off of a stick and wide. Chase Grant back to the point. And Owen Grant for Yarmouth keeps it in at least momentarily.
Chipped in.
Acker in the Yarmouth end, passes it. Broken up. Yarmouth's got some numbers if they can turn around quickly. Skating hard up with it is Fitzgerald. Fitzgerald slides the pass over to Aldred, just a little too far in front of him, and it's broken up nicely by Frankie Hamilton. Gates shovels a puck in front, skates it down, gets by the defenseman. McDowell comes in, shot, save, rebound. Yarmouth can't find it. Gates has it again, right in the top of the slot, shot, save, rebound. And Gates has lost his stick. Able to slow up McDowell a little bit, but can't get it all the way. That's Fowler, excuse me. Yarmouth still looking for it. There's a shot. Guino looks behind him, but he's got it stuffed in his arm.
Wasn't sure if he stopped or if it slid by. Some great stops by Guino.
Yarmouth still trying to solve Owen Coyle, though. 26 shots on net yet to find the back of the net. And quite a
Great
few other
saves.
times, good opportunities in a good location where the West Kings defenseman got a stick in front and it just went up into the mesh. Guess what? Net's off.
That's an incident.
This time it's the other side. Good news is 1 minute, 29 seconds to go, and we'll get a fresh coat in of ice, and they'll get to hammer that thing in a little more solid for period number 3. Yarmouth gets that face off, but can't clear the zone. That puck skips over a Fitzgerald skate. Right back in, backhand, nope. Coming back the other way, pass in front, one-timer. Not getting all of it was Jack Spinney. Great opportunity, couldn't quite connect with any urgency in front of the net. Donjama with it. He'll just fire towards the goaltender. Coyle will find it, cover it, take the whistle with 1:06 to go. Letting his team safely make changes. Face off will be to the right of Coyle. Yeah, I'm hoping that the players get used to staying outside because it takes a lot of time for a skate that's, you know, a couple inches in kind of thing.
They don't know what's wrong half the time. Like, what's wrong? Why am I being thrown out of face?
Back in the corner, Yarmouth has it. Pass in front, there's a shot. Another save by Coyle. Gets that left arm down to make the save and redirect the puck into the corner. Winkowski, his pass picked off. Yarmouth 3-on-1. Ends up being a pass shot, score! Aldred to Saunier. And I'll say Aldred to Saunier because it wasn't really a pass, but it's going to go into the books that way.
Riley Sonny with his second goal of the year. Wilson's Group Home Hardware. See Saunier just come in, squeaks it by the goal.
Well-positioned shot. The kind of shot you don't really like if you're the West Kings Wolverines. Goes under a minute to go goal.
Just deflates you for the third period, gets all that energy that you had going in.
Gates behind his own net, 28 seconds to go, and he's got some room. He'll chip it forward, try to chase it down. He's chasing down Winkowski. Winkowski uses his body to walk the puck back in front. Yarmouth has a shot, and that one goes off of a stick and wide. Back behind the net, Thibault. He overskates it. Yarmouth comes away with it. Aldrid's shot, pad save, rebound. Yarmouth looking for it again. 4 seconds to go. That's going to chip forward. It looks promising except for one thing, and that's the horn.
Always get beat by the clock.
Our score after 2 complete, the West Kings Wolverines 3, the Yarmouth Vikings 1. Scoring in this period, number 17, Alex Winkowski, for the Wolverines, number 17, Alex Winkowski, and number 18, Rylan Acker. Responding with under a minute to go for the Yarmouth Vikings, number 8, Riley Saunier. Should be an interesting third period, depending on what type of momentum swing Yarmouth might be able to have for that late goal.
If Yarmouth can bring that momentum back into the third period, it's going to be a great third period.
Well, we're going to let you watch some of the highlights of the second period while we take a break and the Zamboni cleans the ice. We'll be back for the start of period number 3. On behalf of all the volunteers here at Trident Media, we'd like to thank you for joining our coverage of Valley High School hockey. Coming to you from the Yarmouth Mariner Center. Bye for now. Big Saunier right in the middle. Quick shot, glove save, rebound. Go goal. Right in the middle. Quick shot, glove save, rebound. Go goal. Referee had the whistle, thinking that the goaltender headed in his mid.
Yep.
Pass picked off. Yarmouth 3-on-1. Ends up being a pass shot. Score! Aldred to Saunier.
Hey, so now you know the game. Are you ready? Cause I'm coming to get you. Get you, get you. Hold on, I'm on my way. Yeah, 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 yeah. I'm on my way. Hold on, I'm on my way. Yeah, 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 yeah. I'm on my way.
Don't you want me like I want you, baby? Don't you need me
rock your body right. Back streets back, alright. Hey, now, oh my God, we're back again. Brothers, sisters, everybody sing. Gonna bring the flame, I'll show you how. Got a question for you, better answer now. Yeah. Am I original? Yeah. Am I the only one? Yeah. Am I sexual? Yeah. Am I everything you need? You better rock your body now. Everybody, yeah. Rock your body. Just don't care. If you wanna party, let me hear you, yeah. 'Cause we got it going on again. Am I original? Yeah. Am I the only one? Yeah. Am I sexual? Yeah. Am I everything you need? You better rock your body now. So everybody, everywhere, don't be afraid, don't have no fear. I'm gonna tell the world, make it understand. As long as there be music, we'll be coming back again.
welcome back for the third period of play, your Yarmouth High Vikings.
Welcome back, hockey fans, to exciting third period coverage of the Valley High School Hockey League. Come to you from Triton Media in the Yarmouth Mariner Center. My name's David Doucette. With me today, Jean Leblanc. We're getting underway. 3-1 West Kings over the hometown Yarmouth Vikings after 2 periods. Jean, and we're wondering whether or not some of that momentum from that late goal Yarmouth had, whether that will spill over into the start of the third period.
With Yarmouth scoring under 1 minute to go, hopefully they'll bring that speed and energy into the third period.
Puck in the Viking zone right now. Picking up on the far side is Aldred. Gets that pass up, looks for the return pass off of his skate into neutral zone, and Yarmouth will recoup. Both teams looking for it. Puck certainly is going to be free. It's not jammed anywhere in the corner. Referee's yelling at them to keep moving it. Yarmouth loses control, but then Aldred just backhands it in. Back behind their own net, the Wolverines have it. They're going to do a cross-ice pass, just looking to clear the zone, knowing that Yarmouth was making changes, and that allows both teams to continue to make changes as Gates comes up the ice for the Vikings. Drops it off to Churchill. Churchill's lead pass nicely onto Aldred's stick, but he couldn't control it. Just chips it in forward. He did have some room if he could have safely taken that pass off the backhand. Back to the point, Nippert shot off of the leg of number 22, Jackson Carrot. West Kings comes out, that pass just a little much into the skates of Carrot. Couldn't quite hang on to it. They've got numbers now, they're just up, rebound, 2 big saves by Guino. The first one and the second one sliding across to take away the open cage, and he really has to throw a shout out here in this third period if Yarmouth has any hopes.
He does, yeah. 22 going off the ice, Lemon and Stick not happy about missing that shot.
That's right. You hate to give up the open twine like that. Skip forward to Fitzgerald. Fitzgerald has it. Taking off the puck nicely. Fowler coming back the other way. Tries to get the pass up to Buchanan, but it's picked off. One more time. It's Benjamin this time. Cross ice over to Spinney. Spinney will dump it in. Yarmouth clears the zone right between the defenders for an icing with 17:46 to go.
During the intermission, I heard a few of the West Kings players asking some of the Yarmouth kids where our goalie was from, and they said we had to get him to come in from away. They were impressed with his play, so it's great to hear that come from Guino already.
Yes, excellent. Yeah, you like to hear that. He certainly made some nice saves, as has Coyle. Back to the point, that's Benjamin with it. Benjamin being pestered at the line. Wall is trying to help out. Coming in on the other side is Buchanan. Bodies down, bodies up. Puck poked forward, backwards. To the line and finally out by the Vikings. Fowler's just going to dump that right back in. Gates has it.
Declan Fitzgerald, even with that small size advantage, is a player who, if he gets it, he's right back up, and I love that.
Fitzgerald gets it back over to Amiro. Amiro's pass skips over top of the stick of Fitzgerald. It's going to go down the ice, but off of a stick, so there's no icing. West Kings breaking out of their own end. Buchanan coming out with it, carrying some good speed down the far side. Has the stick lifted at the last minute. Guino gets that pad down, taking away the short side.
Trying to go where he went for that first goal back, and Guino just shutting the door on.
Gates loses the puck behind the net. Gets some help. Fitzgerald with it. Cycles it back down to Grant. Grant goes the other way, back to Fitzgerald. Fitzgerald's pass off of a stick, but D'Entremont has it, and he just goes and dumps it in. It goes right off the chin of Lachlan Dominic Rose, but he's okay. Dominic Rose on the near side to Westervelt. Westervelt throws it up towards Acker. Acker looks towards the middle, looking to get that pass across, slides it towards the goaltender, and Oriel Guino covers it up for a face-off with 16:12 to go.
Hitting him right in the visor with that. Would have been a half-phase visor, would not have felt, not have been a great feeling, I'm sure.
Face-off on the near side, Aldred and Grant. Trailing linesman yet again, telling the Wolverines you can't push into that circle. And this time the actual conversation is happening with Josh Rowe. Yarmouth rips it around the boards. Along the far side, Jake Sanford tries to duck around the check, makes a nice pass up. Aldred gets it up. Up nicely to Saunier. Saunier can't get the shot. Aldred has it. His shot can't get through. Pass in front, just out of reach. Great opportunity. I'm not sure how far the puck is. Coming back down hard is Rowe. Rowe gets a shot across and slides wide. He's down on the ice. He's going to have to tag up. Slowly makes it back to the blue line. Gives Yarmouth lots of time to find an open ice to get the puck up. Sliding the pass nicely up on the stick of Saunier. Saunier with a quick shot off the goaltender's glove over the net. Gates. Gains the blue line, chips it off the glass. He's going to skate after. Winkowski's there first. Hard off the board. Saunier keeps it on the boards. Throws it into an empty corner. Sanford goes in. Taken out of the play nicely by Jaden Tebow. That pass ends up going up front, but the Wolverines come away with it 2-on-2. Nope, some changes being made, and they'll just dump it in deep. Guino leaves it for Gates. Gates has some room if he can get on some speed. Just stops and waits. It's been a long shift for Gates as well. He might be looking to get off, and he is. Manning Benjamin up along the far side, nicely to Scoville. Scoville brings it back, taking a look. Bad pass. Yarmouth comes away with it, but can't get the shot. That was Wallace, who was in the right spot at the right time. And has it again. There's a shot. Big save. Rebound steered aside by the Wolverines. Wallace right there for a golden opportunity to make it a one-goal game. Guino puts it behind his own net, gives it up right to Scoville. Great when goaltenders play the puck, but you really have to be in tune with your defenseman. Doucette with it, goes cross ice. On the stick of Cushing, who'll dump it in deep. McDowell behind his own net. He's going to get chased down and go the other way. Nice lead exit pass, but that one goes off the skate and is fired back in by Nippert, but doesn't get deep. Into an empty corner, making more changes on the Wolverines as Nippert resets in his own end. Nippert's got some room on the near side, gains the red line, throws it right on net. Coyle gives it up to his defenseman, Dominic Rose. Rose trying to find Fowler, but it comes right back in. Good work by Yarmouth keeping the puck in. Saunier on the far side, he throws a blind pass in front. Aldred back down to Saunier. Aldred's going to go try to get the puck away from Corrette. Corrette gives it up to Fowler. Fowler behind his own net, making on the far side. 13 minutes to go in the third period. Nice lead pass thrown down. Guino waits, then slides a beautiful pass over to Gates. Gates gives it up to Saunier at the line. Saunier chips it forward, gets through, gets the return pass. Saunier still has it, comes in, there's a shot. Hits the side of the net. Some oohs and ahs of fans that saw the twine twist.
This angle sometimes it's hard to say that you go in.
Side of the net, pass in front. Gates can't control the puck on the far side. Out comes West Kings. Breaking out is Jacob Fowler. Fowler with a cross-ice pass on the stick. Back pass to Fowler, and it goes off a Yarmouth Vikings skate, and the West Kings player is in the net. It's going to be nice. That was a good setup, and they just couldn't quite get that connecting
That
pass.
final pass in. And here's the Wilson's group replay. West Kings player coming in, looking for that pass, and just not able to get that pass on the stick.
Oh, it was the pad of Guino that broke that play up.
Players in the net don't count as a goal.
That's right. 12:16 to go in the game. That quick shot steered aside by Guino. I think it tipped aside the net. Amiro gets the pass up to Wallace. Wallace can't control it. West Kings back to the point. That's Scoville. Scoville cross ice to Winkowski. Back to Scoville. Yarmouth in the box. Quick one-timer. That goes off at the skate of Nippert. Good feet. Nippert trying to get the puck away from Carrette. Nice hard check, but still coming away with the puck, though. It's Buchanan. There's a shot. Back behind the net. Yarmouth has it. Fires it around the boards to the point, but not out. Winkowski keeps it in. That pass just out of the reach, and that's going to allow Yarmouth to make any changes they deem necessary. Did you see what that penalty was for? Did you hear
I
it?
did not. No, I just missed what happened on that one.
We can let you know it's Jake Sanford in the box. And it's only 2 minutes, so it wasn't too egregious, but he is in the box. West Kings comes in. Great opportunity for Carrette. There's a shot.
Great shot.
Standing up big is Guino. Top of the blue. Gathering it. Not allowing a rebound. 56 seconds to go in the power play opportunity. Gates with it. Gates fires it around, just out. It's going to be an opportunity for Saunier. Short-handed coming on the far side. There's a shot. Took a little too, it was a little too hard gathering it in.
Didn't have full control of it when he went in.
His eyes were big. It looked like a great short-handed opportunity, but he just couldn't control it and get a good shot of it. Or it took him too long to control.
Too long, yeah. So you're struggling because you see that net, like I gotta get it, and you almost outplay yourself.
Pass in front, Aldred with it. There's the top score!
Austin Aldred.
Short-handed goal for Boston Aldred. Saunier didn't have a lot of a good effort to get his shot away, but he was able to get it free here.
Group replay here. Saunier passing it right up to Aldred. Aldred with the goal for his second of the year.
Yarmouth fires the puck down on the face-off. Breaking under their own end. Resetting, going back the other way is Scoville. Up on the near side to Connell. Connell gets it in. Guino stops it, gives it up to Gates. Gates open right down the middle is Saunier. Saunier 1-on-2 makes a nice move. Gets through a second person. Oh boy, great effort at the very least, killing a lot of power play.
Getting that, yeah. If you get in your zone, kill the power play time so you can get your guy back on.
Aldred gets
We
it.
are even strength.
Saunier tries to get another pass over to Aldred, but it's picked off. Coming back the other way is Scoville. Scoville protects the puck, passes in front, just out the outstretched reach of Connell. Yarmouth, I'm not sure if they realize they've killed off the penalty. Doesn't matter, it's not going to make it, no icing. That allows them to make the changes they want to make with 9:50 to go. That lead pass past everybody. No icing. They're saying Nippert could have played that if he had wanted to. He'll get the return pass and reset for Yarmouth. Ooh, a little bit dicey there as he gathers hold of that bouncing puck. Good forechecking. Nippert doesn't take the puck, takes the body. Churchill behind the net, rips it around. Looking for Doucette. Doucette has it. Chips it forward, skating with it. Tries to make a check. Puts himself offside though. Nippert with it. looks for an open space and dumps it in deep with 9:14 to go. Manning Benjamin behind his own net will reset for the Wolverines. Lead pass on the near side. Doucette knocks it down, but then loses control over to Chase Grant. Grant on the far side to McDowell. McDowell has the puck taken away from him nicely by Nippert, who loses it right back. Big attempt at a check there by Landon Doucette, who was rocked earlier in the game. Coming back is Grant. Grant's with the shot. Rebound. Can't cover it up, though. Couldn't quite gather it in was Guino, but he did make the initial save and got the assistance of his defenseman to get the puck out of reach. Gates couldn't quite poke that puck free. It's going to come all the way back into the Viking zone for an icing with 8:24 to go in the period.
Yarmouth with a spark of life here, it seems, in the third period, getting aggressive, getting shots on net. It's great. Hopefully they'll continue to get that tying goal.
Pass off, back to the point. There's a shot off of a stick. Aldridge looking for it, can't find it. Back to Gates. Gates gathers the bouncing puck along the boards to Saunier. Saunier protects it, comes out, passes it over. Aldridge can't get it. Back on the other side, shot through the point, off of a skate, can't get it through. Good work by Grant trying to get that shot off, but couldn't find the lane. Aldridge, back pass to Gates. Gates to Saunier. Saunier gets the skate down, should have got his stick down instead. Saunier, nice pass over to Aldridge. Aldridge slices the pass over and unable to get the shot away with Jake Sanford. Great setup. Sanford couldn't gather the puck in to get a shot away. Coming back the other way is Winkowski. Winkowski with the shot, save, rebound. And Yarmouth momentarily has it. But Franny Hamilton's going to dump it in deep. Josh Rowe back behind the net. Owen Grant up on the far side, skips over the skate, and it's going to go all the way down the ice for an icing with 7:15 to go. Shots on net, 32-28 in favor of the Yarmouth Vikings. Very close shots, very close score.
Both teams shooting the net. Goalies have been on both of them, only allowing 5 goals between both of them. And
face off, won by the Wolverines. They'll get it back to the point to Dominic Rose. His shot doesn't get through. Rebound just goes wide. And Guino slides over, protecting the short side from the wraparound. Yarmouth tries to get that one up, but it's
assistant coach.
That's Sean Fitzgerald. He's had many a puck hit him. He's been playing defense forever.
He's used to being hit. He didn't flinch.
Face off will be on the far side. 7:03 to go here in the third period. Yarmouth able to break into that 2-goal lead. Now it's down to a 1-goal lead. That pass goes through the slot area. D'Entremont spinning around, looking for it, finds it, slides the pass up to Fitzgerald, can't get it in deep. Buchanan, his pass is picked off. Yarmouth comes away with it. Good move by Amaro. Amaro on the far side, being shadowed by the defense, stops, tries to get the pass in front, spins the other way, looking for some help from one of his forwards. Instead, it's going to be Dominic Rose that finds the puck and clears it away for West Kings. Yarmouth just dumping that back down to the blue line. That goes off of Amaro's skate. He wasn't looking. Amaro behind the net. Skips over top of Nippert. Fitzgerald through the middle. Wallace with it. Wallace gains the red line, dumps it in. Good work. Benjamin behind his own net. Clears it up the far side for Connell. Connell's got some room. A little bit of open ice here. Good move through the middle by Fowler. Fowler with a shot. Save, rebound, controlled by Guino with 5:49 to go.
West Kings closing the gap on the shots, 29-32.
With 5 minutes, 49 seconds to go in the game, we're going to see which of these two benches have the wheels left late in the game. to actually try to either get those scoring opportunities, break up those scoring opportunities, because team defense could play a big part in not allowing a goal to be scored from either side. That pass gets out. Yarmouth has it, throws it back in. They have to tag up and do. Manning Benjamin behind his own net, gets it on the near side to Connell. Connell pestered by Yarmouth, pass in front and off of the stick of Riley. Gets it back again, shot, save, rebound, score! Number 8, Riley Saunier with his second goal of the game, ties it up with 5:17 to go. And looks for some love from the crowd.
And the Wilson's group home hardware replay. Riley Stone just skates in, steps to pass from his player, just turns around, fires it in.
Lucky, so there. West Kings had the puck. Tried to get it out, went off their skate, bounced up. Yarmouth just flicked it forward. And Riley Saunier ended up scoring on the rebound.
The rebound
Because
from
Coyle made the first save.
West Kings timeout.
Not surprised. 3-0 lead with less than a minute to go in the second period. And here we are with at the later stages, 5 minutes to go in the third period, and now we're all tied up.
Tied up again. Momentum is all in Yarmouth's favor at this point. West Kings seeing a repeat of last night. They were up 3-1 in the third period and tie game again.
So now we have the face-off, 5:17 to go in the period, and game. Amaro with it for Yarmouth. Pass up through the middle, skips over top of the stick, but they say it did tip off of it, so there's no icing. West Kings behind their own net. They'll slide it up over to Scoville. Scoville's pass gets to the blue line and out. Amaro could not hold the line.
Offside.
Face off outside the Wolverines' blue line. Chip forward. Gates is going to have to hustle. He's being chased down by Corrette. They both get to the boards at the same time. Referee wants them to move it. We'll wait to see if somebody does. Finally, squeaks out behind the net. Wallace with it. He gets knocked down. There's a quick shot. Guino in the butterfly for the save. Once again, we'd like to thank all of our viewers for watching Trident Media's coverage of the Valley High School Hockey League. On behalf of all the volunteers here at Trident, we'd like to thank you for joining us. Game number 1 of about 20 this year, and that's not including Timber Cup or any type of playoffs or regionals that we might have.
Hockey season's back and I'm happy.
Ripped around the boards to the blue line, held in nicely by Winkowski. His shot can't get through. Doucette can't flip the puck out. Back into the corner for Rowe. Rowe has it. Doucette picks that off on the way to the point. He's going to gain the red line. Looking, tries to make an outside-in move. That's taken off the play. He's going to have to get onside. Just does. Nippard with it. There's a wrist shot. Blocker save. It was going wide. We had a perfect angle.
Great play from Nippard, seeing the player not being onside and holding that line so he could get out.
West Kings come away with it. Winkowski again makes a nice move, being chased down. Stops, sheds the check, passes in front, quick shot, goal! Winkowski to Josh Rowe, and the Wolverines reestablish a 1-goal lead with 3 minutes and 42 seconds to go.
It's unfortunate for Yarmouth being down a player with Nippard down in the corner, and West Kings just able to get that advantage and get that puck into the net. And the Wilson home hardware replay. play. You see Nippert go down into the corner here hard, and the West Kings player just taking advantage of that man down and getting it by Guido.
Great pass by
Just
Winkowski.
Squeaked by Guido on that.
I was going to help you, but I really didn't know what word you were out for. Yarmouth breaking back in now. That's Saunier with it. Saunier looking for the hat trick. Gets it back to the point. Fired in deep. Back behind the net. Saunier gathers it in. Oh, loses sight of the puck. As it rolls off of his stick, he flips it back in. They'll have the Vikings tag up. That pass off of a leg. Good work in there by Sanford, but he couldn't hold it in after that. Grant back to Gates. Gates cuts to the middle. Circles back again. West Kings clogging up the neutral zone, but Gates has some room now. There's a shot, save Coyle. Back along the point. Not getting there in time was Owen Grant. He'll slide the pass over to Saunier. Saunier avoids one check. Gives it up to Aldred. Can't quite get it though as Saunier has it one more time. Back pass to Gates. Gates has some room, gains the blue line. Tries to go through the defenseman's skates. Fitzgerald has it, gives it up to Gates. Gates over to Aldred. Aldred looking for the cross ice pass. Seen and broken up beautifully by Dominic Rose. Amaro with it. He's got some room. Some tired Yarmouth players, they might need to take their timeout soon if they get the whistle to do it. That's chipped down. That's going to be an icing. This could be the timeout time with 1:58 to go. What do you think, Rajon?
I think it'd be time. I mean, you see your players are not, you're not skating as hard as they could. And it's coming timeout right now.
Oh, it's great to be a commentator and get things right. And in game one, it might not happen the rest of the year, so I'm going to hang my hat on that one.
We'll see if
The
Guido
Vikings
stays on
have
the
called
bench
a
after
30-second timeout.
after this timeout as well.
So a lot of things, Yarmouth has actually played a lot better in this period, giving up that late goal, notwithstanding, like you said, I think Nippert, full effort, and he's skating as hard as he can, trying to catch up to Winkowski. Winkowski makes a quick pivot. Nippert loses his edge, falls hard into the boards, and that gives Winkowski the time to scan the area and find Rowe on the far side, and he hit him with a great pass. And even with that, Guino laterally comes over from right to left nicely and just gets a piece of it, but just couldn't quite get enough.
Squeezed in. Still having trouble with that word.
Find a new one, buddy. That was tough. Face off, back down to the Wolverines' end to the left of goaltender Owen Coyle. Goaltender still in for Yarmouth. I didn't think they'd pull him out with 1:58. They're going to,
minutes left, so.
yeah. And for just this thing, if you lose the face-off, Nippert has it. Tries to get it to Aldred. That pass goes by. Aldred's going to pick up the loose puck. One hand on the stick, though, and he's out-muscled, but gets it back. Good work by Aldred. Slides a pass over to Saunier. Saunier backs it up. Slap shot. That one goes off of a leg. That one might leave a mark. Coming back the other way, Jacob Fowler. He's willing to take his time. Check that. That's Jack Spinney with it. Gates. Gates comes out with it. I heard the coach yelling, "Too high, Jack," as he wants his West Kings players not forcing the play, but clogging up.
When you're up 4-3, you want your player to stay back and just cover your zone.
Clog up that neutral zone. Coming in on what could be a breakaway is Buchanan. Buchanan with a shot, saved. Back behind the nets. 1 minute to go in the period. Gates behind his own net, goes up on the far side. Chip forward and out, but that's coming right back in by Robbie McDowell. Yarmouth gets it out. McDowell just willing to hold it there. They'd love one of those scrums in the corner. Guido had to be a little more careful with that. That's you got to protect that puck behind the net. That lead pass skips over top of the stick of Gates. Gates runs over McDowell, but not before McDowell gets it. Guido gets the puck to the blue line and just outside. And it's a good thing because Guido was trying to get back in the net.
And pass by West Kings. The face off outside.
A lot of heavy heads on the Yarmouth team. 27 seconds to go. They've already used their timeout. West Kings just tries to dump it down deep. Nippard with it. Nippard with a smart play, tries to go up the middle. Lead pass, and offside is Gates. And he's hit from behind, and I mean, we're going to see what comes of this. Gates didn't like the hit. You're skating backwards and you got hit.
Yeah. You hit into, it wasn't a hit, you ran into the play.
Yeah. Referee having a discussion. No penalty. I thought something might come of that.
I get something from there.
Little equipment issue, and I'm going to put my air quotes up on that as Saunier fixes his helmet and gives the rest of his team 30 seconds to.
Here's a replay of the scrum.
17.6 seconds to go. Face-off's going to be. Gates has to put a new lid on. So all of this really gives Yarmouth just 17.6 seconds. But it's the equivalent of another timeout. They've had 60 seconds. So has West Kings. Trying to chip it forward. Keeping those skates together nicely is Carrette. Yarmouth over to Aldred. Aldred chips it in, knocked down, getting on the far side is going to be Sanford. Sanford shot. Big blocker save by Coyle with 4 seconds to go. Back to the point, shot through a crowd, and it can't make it through as Yarmouth puts the puck into a net, and that's going to cause a little bit of happiness at the end of the game.
It's not, you don't shoot the puck in after the whistle.
It was all happening at the same time. Anyways, as the referees and linesmen separate the crew, make the final. The West Kings Wolverines 4, the Yarmouth Vikings 3. In the third period, shorthanded goal by number 96, Boston Aldred, followed up by a second goal by number 8, Riley Saunier. That tied things up, but with about 5 minutes and 15 seconds to go in the game winner by number 25, Josh Rowe of the West Kings Wolverines. Final thoughts on the game, Jean?
Overall, a great game by both players, by both teams. A lot of nice back and forth shots, 35-32 in favor of Yarmouth, but goaltenders playing great on both ends.
Once again, on behalf of all the volunteers here at Trident Media, I almost said at Trident Media, we'd like to thank everyone for watching our hockey coverage of the Valley High School Hockey League as both teams shake hands. We'll take this time for saying thanks for joining us. We're going to be back on the air at 4 o'clock tomorrow afternoon, right in the middle of NFL football. So come join us for some live hockey, high school hockey action coming to you from the Yarmouth Mariner Center. Bye for now. Backhand, gets a shot. Cody in front, gets a shot. Aldred gets it, tries to bang in the rebound. There's the drop from point. Off the post, rebound. Another shot, and Yarmouth couldn't find the puck and get rid of it. Acker comes in. There's a shot, score! Ryland Acker goes far side. Set. Big. Saunier right in the middle. Quick shot, glove save, rebound. Go. Right in the middle. Quick shot, glove save, rebound. Go. Referee had the whistle, thinking that the goaltender headed in his mitt.
Yep.
Pass picked off. Yarmouth 3-on-1. Ends up being a pass shot. Score! Aldred to Saunier.
Riley, Saunier, you almost outplay yourself.
Pass in front. Aldred with it. There's a score!
Austin Aldridge.
short-handed goal. Pass in front and off of the stick of Riley. Gets it back again. Shot save. Riley gets it back again. Shot save. Rebound score. From the crowd. Being chased down. Stops. Sheds the check. Passes in front. Quick shot. Oh! Winkowski to Josh Rowe. And the Wolverines reestablish a 1-goal lead with 3 minutes and coming to you from the Yarmouth Mariner Center. Bye for now. Fowler picked up by Buchanan. Buchanan on the far side. There's backhand, gets the shot. Tony in front, gets the shot. Aldred gets it, tries to bang in the rebound. Looking for room, there's a shot from the point. Off the post, rebound. Another shot, and Yarmouth couldn't find the puck and get rid of it. Acker comes in, there's a shot, score! Ryland Acker goes far side. Doucette, big. Saunier right in the middle. Quick shot, glove save, rebound. No goal. Right in the middle. Quick shot, glove save, rebound. No goal. Referee had the whistle, thinking that the goaltender had it in his mitt.
Yep. Just see.
Pass picked off. Yarmouth 3-on-1. Ends up being a pass. Shot, score! Aldred to Saunier.